Hello, do you vote? There are approximately 344 million people in the United States today. 75 million are registered Democrats, 55 million are registered Republicans, 42 million are registered Independent. Then there are 72 million or more that are under the age of 18. And then there are 59 million that cannot vote or do not vote. That leaves 59 million that do not vote and is not registered. Voting is a way each state makes a decision on laws. And there are 4 steps to become a registered voter. In order to make these decisions, first step is to register to vote. The second step is to find out where you vote. Third step is to educate yourself. The fourth step is to go vote and find out what time and dates you will have that your polls open. Now, to register to vote, you go through your BMV, or you can go online, or you can go to your board of elections, your local board of elections, where they will give you a registration form that you fill out. And this will consist of your full name, your address, your date of birth, and your identification number off your driver's license or the last 4 digits of your social security number. Okay, it all depends what is required in that state. Okay, next you need to find out where to vote. The information you mail to the Secretary of the State will be sent back to you with a registration card and a polling location where you will vote. Once you receive this information, you can go to your website or call your local board of elections to find out is this the proper place where you would go vote, because polling places have a tendency to change at the last minute. So I strongly suggest that you check before you go. Next, let's talk about becoming an educated voter. To become an educated voter, you must know what party you would like to represent. Would you like to be Democrat, Republican, Independent? This is all basically up to you. But first, you must educate yourself on the person running in the Democrat, the Republican, and the Independent. And do you agree with what they represent and how they feel about the issues? Do you believe in what the person or the issue stands for? And when you go to the booth, you want to be educated on each issue so that you know what you're voting for and which way you would like to vote. Okay? And which way you would like to vote. Learning about how each party feels and about the issues makes you educated makes you an educated voter. Always do your homework on voting. That you are making a strong decision. You are making a very strong decision, and this will affect more than just you. Next, let's mark the calendar. Find out what day you vote. Find out what day you vote and where you vote. You want to mark this on your calendar. First of all, for presidency, we vote presidents every 4 years. Okay? In your state, when you're voting for representatives in your state, those are every 2 years. For instance, like the councilman, chief of police, commissioner. Okay, next, the question is, should you vote? Should you vote? This, I must say, is personal. It is your fundamental right and moral obligation to vote or not to vote. To vote or not to vote. I feel you should put value on your opinion and make sure you make the correct decisions as far as getting a message across to the government. Voting is a privilege. Stop taking the right to vote for granted. So when you exercise your voting rights, you appreciate the power.